we perhaps flying a little low?
Like I said, we're right on course.
I'm not usually so anxious when I fly. It's just that this plane's so small, I can feel every bump.
Well, Cessna 402 is one of the safest aircraft in the sky today.
Who told you that, the salesman?
Frasier, stop being such a baby. If we crash and die, we crash and die. This is a vacation, for God's sakes.
Look, maybe it's not my place to say, but if you have this much trouble and you have to fly, you might want to get some therapy, you know, see a psychiatrist or something.
Sky King is a psychiatrist.
Yes, Dr. Frasier Crane.
Joe Hackett. So, it's your first time over on Nantucket?
Well, actually, yes, sort of a working vacation, if you will. I'm conducting a self-esteem seminar this weekend.
Okay.
Personally, I find the whole notion of pop psychology seminars to be appalling. You've managed to reduce a complex psychoanalytic process to 6 hours with a dinner break and a slogan T-shirt.
I have to disagree, my love. Hundreds of people have received a new lease on life through my program, The Crane Train to Mental Well-Being, for $350. Slogan T-shirt not included. And so many more will be enlightened when the Crane Train video, which is being taped this weekend, goes on sale nationwide. Listen, would you pay $19.95 to have your life completely turned around for the better?
$19.95? Well, I might rent it.
I remain opposed.
Sounds like you two could use a little vacation.
This is our first extended period away from our 2-year-old son, Frederick. I'm afraid my thoughts are consumed by him.
Darling, why? Our little man is resting in the warm and loving bosom of his Danish nanny, Dagmar. While I, on the other hand, will have your smaller porcelain bodice all to myself.
Eyes front, flyboy. Frasier, I'm going to find a phone and call home.
Darling, we've only been gone 2 hours. Our little Frederick is probably still napping, tucked in the pillow of Dagmar's bosom.
What is this recent obsession you have with large breasts?
You're an analyst, you tell me.
I'll be right back. Will you be here or in the parking lot ogling the headlights?
Hey, bro. Tomorrow in the hangar, the Pickens-Pelletary fight on big screen TV.
Oh, you got a big screen TV?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, take it for one day and then return it?
The store owners the only people who don't know about this scam?
Attention, Aeromass, Flight 9, service from Providence and New York, now arriving at gate number 1.
I'll bet this is the group coming over for my seminar.
What kind of seminar?
Low self-esteem.
Yeah, that's my kind of flight. You lose their luggage, they think it's their fault.
Frasier, I've just gotten off the phone with Dagmar. Frederick is fine. Amusing story. The little Dickens was running through the house naked.
Gee, I wonder why she doesn't do that when we're home.
I was talking about the child.
Oh, of course you were. Look, dear, it's my group. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Frasier Crane. I'd like to welcome all of you who have come to board the Crane Train to Mental Well-Being.
Woo-woo.
And as a special bonus, this particular seminar is being taped for the home video market. So just be open, honest, and try not to embarrass yourselves. With any luck, by the end of the weekend, you will all be changed, enlightened, productive people.
Oh, God, it's you! Yes, you, Dr. Crane. You ruined my life.
Me?
Frasier, I didn't know you had any patience on this island.
You owe me $350, you quack. I went to your stupid seminar in New York. I took the Crane train straight to hell.
There must be some mistake here. There's obviously some mistake.
Yeah, the mistake was believing in you. You took advantage of me.
I'm afraid I don't remember you.
Of course not. Her breasts are smaller than beach balls.
Well, I remember you. And your stupid slogan, if you can see it, you can be it. Oh, what a crock. He says, live the life of a concert cellist and you will become a concert cellist.
Well, yes, but...
Well, I did. I got an apartment that I could not afford. I bought very nice clothes. I bought season tickets to Lincoln Center. And in 2 months, before I'd even had my first audition, I was dead broke.
Well, there's your problem. You should have moved up that audition.
I felt so bad about myself, I wound up slinging suds at some strip joint. I want my money back, and I want it now.
I can't do that. If I did it for you, I'd have to do it for hundreds. It's just policy.
Frasier, if I might make a suggestion, I think you should invite this woman to your seminar.
What?
As a reputable clinician, you owe it to her to try and rectify any damage you may have created.
Oh, Lilith, please.
Now, you know how I feel about these seminars.
Yes, dear, I know how you feel about everything.
That notwithstanding, if you can turn this non-believer around, you will have proven that your psychological program is on a slightly higher plane than Richard Simmons' sweatin' to the oldies.
All right. Against my better judgment, which has been clouded by 5 years of marriage, I will invite this woman to partake gratis in my seminar, if only to give you an opportunity to listen a little more closely this time.
Fat chance. I want my money back.
I can't do that.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Doctor, Helen, if I may, I know I'm just a cab driver, but I believe I have something important to say. If anyone needs a taxi, I'm parked right outside. You have your self-help program, I have mine.
This man ruined me. He ruined me.
Right, let's talk about this. All right, I don't normally do it, but in this case, I will negotiate with you. If you come to the seminar and you're not completely satisfied, I will refund half your money.
Full refund if my life is not somehow better or more fulfilled by going.
Half is a very generous offer.
Full.
Half?
Full.
Half?
Full.
Listen, sister, you can't put a price on mental health. Half, take it or leave it.
All right, I'll do it. But for one reason, to prove to these innocent dupes that you're nothing but a big fraud. And then everybody's gonna want their money back.
Yes, well, don't be late. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of you for what I believe will be a life-changing psychological epiphany. And now, all aboard the Crane Train to Mental Well-Being. Now, this train runs on a very simple principle. If you can see it, you can be it. See it, be it. See it, be it. See it, be it. See it, be it. Help me, people. We're leaving the station. See it, be it. See it, be it. See it, be it. See it, be it.
Oh, yeah, we've come to the right place, all right.
See it, be it. See it, be it. And what does all this mean? Is it just some slogan on a T-shirt? Which, by the way, are available in the lobby for $12.95 plus tax. Hardly. It's a way to a brand new, rich, fulfilling life. And the beauty of this program is that you are responsible for your own success. You can do it yourself.
Excuse me, I'm a little new to the psychology game, but is it just the T-shirts, or are you selling the hats and whistles too?
Just the shirts.
You need a degree to blow the whistle.
Now, I want you all to take out a piece of paper, and I want you to write down what you want out of life.
I want my money back.
Then I want you to write what your life will be like when you achieve that.
I'll have my money back.
So just write it down, all right? Now, look at what you've written, and let me ask you a question. What is stopping you from achieving those goals?
You are. You've got all my money.
You know it is permissible to have an unexpressed thought.
Please, Lilith, I don't need you to defend me.
Frasier, you're wearing an engineer's hat and blowing a train whistle. You need all the help you can get.
I don't know about the rest of you, but so far, I'm not impressed.
Well, let's just dispense with you right now, Missy. Sit right down here, and let's get to the bottom of this. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Helen Chappell. She's a sweet, well-meaning girl from around these parts who was, unfortunately, derailed in New York. Let's just take a few minutes from our agenda, see if we can get her back on track, shall we?
So by the time I came back to Nantucket, I had no direction, no life, and worst of all, no pride in myself. I was shattered.
But you still make the best darn French fries on the island.
Thanks, Lowell.
Not really, but she needed that.
And you feel that none of this was your fault, your responsibility?
No, I just followed your advice.
Simple child. Helen, I didn't tell you to go to New York, did I? I mean, if it was so overwhelming for you, why did you go there in the first place? I mean, didn't you know what that place is like? Didn't you ever see Midnight Cowboy?
Well, my life was going nowhere. I had just left Joe, and I decided to pursue the thing that meant the most to me, the cello. You know, all the
Wait,
orchestra.
go back a minute. You broke up with a man?
Well, things weren't going so well, so I just...
There was an unresolved relationship. Passengers, this is what we call a breakthrough. Helen, didn't it ever occur to you that all of your problems may have been caused by this breakup with this, what's his name, Joe?
Well, yeah, maybe.
There are no maybes about it. I wasn't responsible. You weren't responsible. It was Joe's fault.
Hey, wait a minute.
You know, breaking up with Joe was probably the most traumatic thing that had ever happened to me.
That was not my fault.
You're Joe? People, there is a life outside that airport.
Helen, I am not going to let you blame me for what happened to you in New York. And I don't like the idea of you sticking your big nose in everyone's business.
Hit him, Joe, hit him.
Perhaps you'd like to tell us a little bit about your life,
No,
Joe.
I'm not going to tell you anything about my life. I'm not going to tell you anything at all. My life was fine. It was great. Had my own airline, my own filing system, which, okay, other people don't understand, but I do, and it works for me. The problem started when, after not hearing from my brother for 6 years, he comes back, moves in, and shakes up my entire existence.
There was a little sibling conflict, you say? Ah, let's not go past this tasty little morsel.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. You're not gonna blame all your problems on me.
Ha! The brother!
I mean, I don't need this. I got a big screen TV to pay for.
Yeah, because you always have to be Mr. Big Shot.
Good, go with that.
Well, excuse me, but it's a little tough being the brother of the Pope. Here it comes.
Pope. Don't call me the Pope. I hate it when you call me the
That's 'cause
Pope.
you are the Pope. Mr. Holier than Thou, looking down at everybody from your Pope perch.
Well, yeah, you know what? Well, maybe I am the Pope. Because only the Pope would take you in after you ran off with Carol.
Oh, you're not gonna dredge up that old evergreen again. No.
Who's Carol?
Carol is Joe's ex-fiancée and Brian's ex-wife.
Oh, yeah. Let's get ready to rumble.
Joe, it's Carol. You never got over Carol. How could anybody else have a chance with you when you're still not over Carol?
This is true. Hey, wait, hey, how can anyone have a chance with you when you run off to New York the first time things don't go your way?
Oh, shut your fat face.
This is good stuff, all, but if you could just...
Excuse me, butt out.
You know,
Hey, that's my train hat.
disrespect it. Hey!
You know what steams me?
I don't care.
No, I'm gonna tell you what
care.
steams me. No. This I took you in garbage. Like you're doing me a big
Excuse
favor.
me, you know, excuse me,
done
Joe
me a
and
big
I
favor.
were talking.
Yeah,
You know, that's
well,
so like you,
look
Brian. Always just into
What is that
yourself,
supposed-
self-absorbed.
Oh, yeah. Like we haven't heard you tell the wonderful story about how you'd be a great cellist and not a waitress 5 billion times.
Joe! Helen, the brother, please. I've got an agenda here, and Lilith, what are you doing?
Yeah, no.
Making preliminary notes for an article which just occurred to me about how promoting populist psychobabble can ruin a man's career.
I'm sick of you.
I'm sick of both of you!
Please, everyone, please stop. Please, everyone. You people are crazy! Crazy! Can't look like this. I came here to have a nice weekend. To share a few ideas, a couple of pithy slogans. I mean, what do you expect for $350? You know what's the matter with you people? You expect quick fixes, easy answers. Well, there aren't any, except one. You people need to get away from each other and get competent help. Is that camera running?
Oh, I hope so. I missed some of the early stuff.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you will all receive full refunds. And thank you very much for coming.
Excuse me, Dr. Crane. You don't have to give me back my money. I feel great. I think I feel better than I have in years. I think I just needed that emotional release. You know something?
You're pretty good.
Can't tell you what that means to me.
Frasier, let's leave here and continue our vacation.
Oh, Lilith, don't look at me that way. This was not my fault.
If my look is accusatory, it's strictly habit. Let's go, dear.
Well, it wasn't my fault. You know, I think I'm onto something there, Lilith. Don't blame yourself. It's the other guy's fault.
Come, Frasier.
It's the other guy's fault. I mean, I don't know about the psychological foundations, but I could sure see it on a T-shirt.
Look, Brian, I'm sorry. I said some things.
Forget it, we all said some things.
You know, it's okay. We just had a big spring cleaning. We got rid of a lot of stuff that's been hanging around for years.
Yeah, boy, that's the truth. Come on, I'll buy us all dinner.
Great. And maybe by the time we're finished eating it, the police will have found those vandals, huh?
What?
Vandals.
The ones that broke into the hangar and smashed the big screen TV.
Joe, if you want to see a championship fight, there's still a chance.
What are you talking about?
I was just showing Dr. Crane and his wife to my cab. I said, where to? He said, home to Dagmar, and the lady bloodied his nose with a train whistle.
$5 on Morticia. She's scrawny, but she's quick.